Hi folks, Van Prepper here. I wanted to give you a little insight into how we prep in our house food and water, and why that might be a little bit different than what I think is the more mainstream and popular way to prep, but why I think it makes sense for us. First off, we're not looking to have 10 years worth of food on hand. That's not really feasible with our income, and it's not feasible for storage space and our ability to, kind of keep things around. It's not practical for us to do that. So what we're looking for really is about a 2-month supply of food and water for our family of 5. And we have kind of steered away from the large bulk stuff that I think most people pick up. You see a lot of the big bulk cans of vegetables or fruits, bulk peanut butter, bulk beans, whatever it might be. Bulk rice most of the time, but what we have chosen to do is to do it in the smaller, much more for our family friendly size things, where it's easy for us to come down, take these off, first in, first out, and replace them and use them in a time period where we won't be opening up a huge pack and then half of that would go to waste because our family just wouldn't use it. We know what our family uses and we know what it doesn't use. So as you can see, we've got 10 boxes of rice here, and they're organized by oldest in the back. Oldest in the front, newest in the back. We have tuna fish. We have lunch meats. Lots of peanut butter. These are about as big a size as we go, just because we want to be able to use it in a reasonable amount of time. We have lots of the smaller peanut butters, as you can see, a couple of large mixed nuts things, but mostly we stay in the smaller varieties, the stuff that we can open up and use without wasting anything. Down here you can see we have a bin. It's full of ramen noodles, and on the back side of that there's some coffee and a couple of larger bags of rice and beans, but for the most part we stay away from those things. Over here we've got some individual things of trail mix and some Mountain House stuff that kind of keeps good. And down here we have some more. We've got some rice, some potatoes in the back, dry milk, just simple things that our family would use in this quantity very easily. Now let's go take a look at the water and see how we do that. Here we have one of our water shelves, and they go 3 deep, 7 wide, so there's 21 gallons on each shelf. Another one down here. And then we have some cases and 32 packs down here. There's 5 cases of water. That's probably not enough for 2 months, so I would advise you to stock more than that. As I say, this is one shelf of ours. We have multiple shelving systems like this in our basement, and I'm not really prepared to show everybody everything I've got, but you want to figure out ground rule 2 gallons per person per day. So if you've got a family of 5 like we do, then you're going to need 2 gallons per person per day. That's 10 gallons a day. You can probably get by with less than that in a pinch, because you'll just be consuming and you won't be so much worried about the water that you're going to need to clean and do other things. But for safety and health-wise, you kind of want to keep a good stockpile of water. So as you can see, we don't stockpile huge. These are easy for us to consume once we open them up. Not a chance of them going bad. Not that water's going to go bad on you anyway, and you don't have to refrigerate it, but we prefer kind of these sizes to the really big bulk sizes. So they're really cheap. We pick them up at Walmart. They're 88 cents a gallon, and you can always get these cases in 32 packs really cheap. So I hope this gives you guys an idea. Let me know what you think. I know that this is not the standard way. Most people do the bulk stuff, but let me know what you think of what we do and why we do it. And I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. Thanks a lot. I'm Van Prepper. Happy shooting, everybody.